Hello, and in this Invar WMS online session I'm going to introduce you to working with grids. We'll use the purchase order receipt screen and you'll see that the search results are returned in a tabular format called a grid. If I look at the supplier column, I can see that ellipses have been used where the data can't fit into the available space, but when I hover over the value it does appear in a tooltip. What I really want to do though is resize some of these columns to better fit the shape of the data used by my business. I do that by going to the grid header. My cursor changes shape to a double vertical line with a double arrow head on, and I can double click, and that resizes the column width to the displayed information. Do that again with article. You can also manually drag the column to size. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, these settings are held as cookies on my device, so when I reopen the screen, those settings will be reused. These settings will become unavailable to me if I clear down my cookies, and of course I won't see them on another device. You can return to your factory settings by going into the My Profile screen and clicking Reset Grid Column Widths. Different function buttons are enabled after the selection of individual rows, all rows and ranges. Grids allow grouping, sorting and filtering. You can group by one or more columns by just going to the grid header and dragging it onto the grouping space. You can change the sequence. You can collapse and expand groups by clicking on the arrowheads. You can remove groupings by clicking the X, or just dragging and releasing the column header on the workspace. You can also sort by multiple columns. There's a three-way toggle. First click on the group header is ascending sequence, descending sequence, and off. You can build up a sort hierarchy by adding additional columns. Ascending sequence with article, and you can see that the PO quantity is in ascending sequence with an article. You can filter on columns. Just click the funnel to reveal the filter. You have a whole range of filters available to you. I'm going to stick with is equal to, and I'm going to use 2202. Active filters have a slightly grayer rectangular background behind the funnel. You can clear the filter, and the last thing I want to tell you about is being able to export to Excel. And you can either reopen a screen or click reset to clear any of the grouping, sorting and filtering. Okay, that's it for this Invar WMS online session.